Hey guys, this is the Gaming Robot and I welcome you to the Birch Forest Railway, a work-in-progress heritage railway VR themed that I am building. Now, you probably noticed already that the mic quality sucks, but the video's okay, and that's because whilst trying to record this, OBS decided to take a dump and won't record later versions or older versions of Minecraft Java. Essentially, I'm now having to use Xbox Game Capture, which is a new low for me. A new low. Anyway, more to the point, this might be a very long video, or I might cut it up into parts, depending where we get to. I do have a timer up in the top screen that only I can see, so I can see when this video gets too long. Anyway, we are now standing outside the sheds at the Birch Forest Railway. Most of these stations are unnamed, and some of them are work in progress and being built as we speak by me. So, the loco behind me is a King class Great Western Railway loco. What we're going to do is I'm going to get in it first, so let's start by doing that. Oh, there we go. Run. Climbing up. And we'll stand on this side because it's easier. Oh, no, maybe it's going to be a bit fidgety. Okay, so, now that we're in the cab of the GWR King class, we're now going to roll up to our coaches, run round them, couple up to the front of them, and we will begin our destination. I have no idea whether this frame is good or bad, but hey. I would run this realistically, but considering the mood I'm in, we're just going to full hammer it. Thankfully, the awkward silence is saved by, hopefully, the puffing of this lovely, majestic steam loco. So the sheds behind were built so I started with the sheds at the back. I have no idea whether the audio is cutting out my mic. I should have checked. I didn't check. I'm going to suffer for it. Right. So the sheds behind us, I built those to start with. And from there, I made the first station. And this entire station, the reason it's called Birch Forest is because, well, this is a birch forest biome. Well, it's a forest biome, but it has birch. Oh, that did not sound good. So, what we'll do now is we'll come to the signal box that I have made. I'll show you that in a minute, maybe. Maybe I'll just do a run up the line and then show the stations in turn. Would that be easier? Oh, yeah, gotta fix that. So the locos do have a lot larger hitboxes than I thought. So, yeah, we'll struggle. We'll get there, but we'll struggle. I am going to have to redo a lot of this track, which is why it's a work in progress. The first time I tried this was just a test. This was just so I could have a railway to run on. But for now, it should be looping back around, and if I have got this right, yep, we have right of way, the point's down against us. I'm also going to lay off the, yep, there we go. And we'll come to a nice, slow stop. Okay. And hopefully, if I can stop bouncing, there we go. So, as with many mods, this does have a few bugs and glitches, but I work around them and get used to them because, yeah, stuff. Anyway, so, what I'll do now is I'll set that to normal mode. I did set that to normal mode because I took the shutter off the... Yeah, okay. We should be good. If not, then I'll fix it. So, we'll turn around so we can see where we're going. Not sure whether I should whistle, but hey, whistle spasm. It's quite a rough start. The best way to start a loco, especially a steam loco I found, is you apply a little bit of brake, let it struggle for a bit, and then release the brakes. It's not good on the brakes, obviously, but thankfully, derailment physics aren't possible, and nor is reality in this mod yet. So, here we go. Backing up nice and slowly, applying a little bit of throttle, regulator, power, stuff. And we have coupled up. Okay, so that actually fits surprisingly well. So this is our first station. As you can see, as we went through, I've made a signal box, which is working, I might add, which controls the end of the loop here, not this end, the other end, and a junction up to the most stupidest and highest station I ever thought of designing. Oh, she's just blowing off steam. We got a footbridge, a station building. Yep, she's good. And a bit of lights and platforms. And I had to build this entire thing out just so it could fit 5 coaches and a decent steam loco. Because at the moment, we can roll back, but we'd be blocking the points at either end. So like I said, a lot of this is a work in progress. And yeah, all aboard! I blow a whistle, but I don't have one. Right. Right away, driver. Okay, and we're off. Okay, so I could probably do flybys of this, but I don't have the software yet. Everything is a work in progress, like my life. Where? Anyway, so as you can see, I've had to embank everything. So this was floating track over like grass verges. I had to chop down all the trees, embank all of it just to make it look like it's not floating. Then I cheated and did some stone walling. And we are coming up to the longest tunnel ever seen in Minecraft, I think. Because yeah, it's super long. You can see the edge, but it is super long. It goes through like 2 mountains. So to save that, I'm going to speed up a bit. Oh, I should probably move in. So yeah, this is going to be for the next, I don't know, say a minute or so, depending how fast we go through this. I'm also trying to keep within the speed limit of 25 miles an hour of the Heritage Railway, because this is a Heritage Railway, even though it has brakes and a dock. I'm just going to keep using the excuses to work in progress. Oh yeah, I remember. The next part that we go down, the curve is on a slope, so we'll end up going pretty fast down there. Hold on tight, it's gonna get rough. Come on, pick up some speed. So let's steamer, here we go. I can just let it coast, I think. Yeah. So this bridge is in progress and construction. Yeah, we're clocking about 30, 40 miles an hour. This is going to hurt the loco a lot. Come on. Steady. Steady. Okay. Through this tunnel, and then we'll be coming into the second unnamed station with just platforms at the moment, and I'm doing some terraforming all over the place. Alright. We'll be coming into straight platform, because the curve isn't long enough yet. Apply braking. Continuous braking. Should come in here a little slower. Bother. I am aware, as I have said before, that some of the loops and the points in the station aren't long enough. There's nothing I can do about that for now, especially not in this video. All the coaches should be in on the other side at least. Let's go check. So we'll let her sit there for a minute, blow some steam, release the PSI stuff. Cool, train Words. Oh wow, it's got much quieter. I can hear myself think now. Okay, so yeah, the platform goes out to about here, and if it went out any more, then it would interrupt the curve as the other trains came in. So yeah, that's... okay, that's a bit well. I could have stopped a little sooner. Wow, I feel stupid now. Right, moving swiftly on. Oh, bit of lag. That's just the chunks loading. Right, so the next station is the longest distance thus far. We're going through that tundra. That one. Right. Everybody on? All of my non-existent invisible imagination passengers? Awesome. I can't even hear you. Here we go. Let's try my technique. Oh, there we go. Now this is how you start a train. I mean, depart from a platform. And then just release braking. So yeah, about this station used to be lower, but because if this was lower, we would have come shooting through the station and I would have to back up because of the slope downwards. And I would have had it go through that way into the tundra, but I was looking for a village. And we will see this village eventually. There's also another sloped incline going downwards. But aside from that, we should be all good for the time being. Increase my speed a bit. So yeah, there's a lot of terraforming to go into the tundra. I haven't even finished the first station. I've realized that I've got to rework most of the points so they're 3 blocks wide in the middle. Calm down there. There's going to be a lot of whistle spasm because we go through like a few thousand tunnels. I should probably move in. There we go. The good point about this, I suppose the pro, the positive, is that at the very least, this railway will provide nice scenic shots for train spotters and photographers and various other YouTubers who may or may not be interested in this railway. So yeah, it is literally just tunnel after tunnel. The scene, but you do get these nice scening. I need to do something about that. So yeah, there's a lot of track that I've got to fix, which is down to my own fault. At the moment, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep carrying on down to the last station, or probably, well, quote on station. I'll pull to a stop, end the video, and if anyone's interested, I'll add another one of the run up back to the station, the first station, which still doesn't have any names. Yeah, I need names. You can see she's working hard. I really just like you doing whistle salutes. Okay, so this is where, as you can see, our speed is ever increasing, so I can allow this to coast. It gets a little laggy around here because the chunks are loading in, I think. So it should be okay. All the coaches are behind us, so that's good. I had to go through this tunnel, well, you can't really see, but I had to go through this tunnel twice with track in order to widen it enough. This was the only tunnel I, quote, worked on. But that was just because I kept getting the borders wrong. So, yeah, we're increasing a lot. I'm gonna have to slow it down. So yeah, that needs to be fixed immediately. We're gonna have, yep. So here is our village. I think I searched in 3 directions, found this village, and then there's another village that way, which gives me an idea for an expansion, but considering I haven't done much of the railway except the track, or sheep, rip sheep, that will not be happening yet. And it will also mean I have to curve around wide and that way and probably go across the ocean or something, which I'm not particularly interested in, because then it means I'm going to make a really, really big and long bridge. And gently to a stop. Let's check if all the coaches are in, because that's useful for reference. Wow, it got quieter. Yeah, the coaches can get in, no problem. I should probably back it up, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, that just allows me easier space to get back in. Okay, so I think to those who are watching this and to those who can hear me through whatever microphone quality or interference I'm having at the moment, I think, yeah, we're done for the run up to the village. In the next video, if I upload it, I will run around the train and we'll pull it back down to the shed. These are the only reference points I can use until I have names for them. And if you are interested in helping with the railway without doing any building, suggest names that would be, I don't know, well related to this railway. But on the back, when we head back down, you'll hear the loco working harder as it goes up not one but two inclines. And then I'll pull into the station, and maybe I'll just do another separate video on the review of the shed, the goods yard, and the station itself. But until then, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.